What's up YouTube? It's your boy SlayIsland and I'm back with my Week 4 NBA 2K League recap. We got 3 great matchups tonight, including a great final game between 2 teams sitting at 3-1, Jazz Gaming and Mavs Gaming. So let's get right into these games. Starting off the night, we got Heat Check taking on Pacers Gaming.
Winning ways have rubbed off on this team from Indiana. Gooners at the point. You have Swizzard at the pure sharp, Tucker at the pure rim. Wolf is at the power forward for the first time as a rebounding athletic finisher, and Frosty the Truth is going to be the small forward as a pure sharp shooter.
And this is where it kind of gets interesting. You're seeing a mirror matchup when it comes down to the archetype. So what we kind of talked about is that Heat Check Gaming, they even went with more of a mashing mindset with the guys, but they're do a little bit of a thing where they space the floor. They put drop off out towards the mid-range, so Hot Shot can quickly kick it out of him. Basically what you're looking for is to try to bait that pure rim protector to come.
Swizzard trying to cut the lead in half, and he will. Tell your friends that's going to be a good one. And Majestic hits it from downtown. Each other to see who's going to be that part of the 16-team tournament. And it's Majestic. Down a few shots, if you get a dunk there, maybe an and one. Find yourself back in the ballgame. Instead, Hot Shot. Coming in, averaging 20.
Got from it.
21-9, off balance. Okay.
It's one of those rare occasions where somehow it drops, and today's your lucky day, Swizzard.
On to Tucker. And Tucker can't get it to go. Wolf's there. The Hot Shot, he gets double teamed. Back to drop off. Hot Shot with the offensive board. And he'll throw it down. Quarter number 2. Drop off. Down to Hot Shot, reverse jam. Tucker throws it away. Another turnover, the 7th of the half, and Majestic on another run out. Hot Shot takes a 3 from the corner. He yells green, and green means good. Tucker with a rebound. Second chance for the Pacers. Back to Swizzard, and they're going to keep him downtown. Good find there, though. It's it off to Swizzard, and he'll find Wolf again. 8 to shoot. Wide open. And this time it's good. He's lost it again. Drop off up the head of Majestic, and he'll cram it home. Foul. Knocked away again. Majestic on the break. And he'll, wow, little man. Majestic will hit the 3.
You got to get shots to fall, and even in this late game situation, Heat Check is just going to keep going right at your throat. You got to try to get stops and answer back.
The Heat take the victory 65-52 over the Pacers to improve to 2-2. The Heat's big man duo, Hot Shot and 24K Drop-Off, have been playing great over the last couple weeks, and they continue that tonight. They finished with a combined 40 points, 17 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 steals, and 2 blocks. And the Heat's point guard Majestic is starting to find his groove after a slow start to the season, as he put up 18 points and 7 assists. Now looking at the Pacers, this loss drops them to 0-4, as they remain one of the few winless teams left in the league. Before this game, I said they needed to do one of 2 things: let Gooner bring the ball up at point guard, or move Wolf to point guard. And they decided to let Gooner run point guard, and it looks like it was the wrong move, as he looked awful throughout the whole game. He scored a couple points in garbage time, but besides that, he was terrible. They also decided to put Swizzard and Frosty the Truth on pure sharps. And combined, these 2 guys shot 4 for 15 from the field. The Pacers have been struggling all season long, and something has to change. But moving on to our next game, we have the Celtics taking on the Warriors. Let's get right to it.
Athletic finisher, say that 3 times fast. Sleep is your sharp shooting rim protector, and Sean Wen at the sharp shot creator. Boy, if you give him some space, he proves he can hit some buckets. The problem is he just hasn't been able to create those shots. On the other side, the 2-2 Celtics Crossover Gaming. They lost some close ones, could easily be 4-0, but we can't imagine this team going to 2-3. They're trying to avoid that. Take a look at their starting 5 here. Fab at the point, the sharpshooting playmaker. POP's at the pure sharp. Arsenal is the pure rim. Mel is at the rebounding athletic finisher, and Profusion is at that pure sharp shooter.
Yeah, and this is where I was sitting there talking to Mel, and I said, why did you come out on a shooting build, a power defender down low? So you have him on a pure rim protector, as the kids like to call it in the NBA 2K.
No, Vert will have a board. And Warriors want to run, and just like that, 3-point game. Wide open is like a pro, and we're tied. They've out-rebound the Warriors 8-4. Sean Wynn pick out of Chicago, Illinois. Mel, hoop in the harm. He'll head the line for
these guys. I thought Celtics Crossover definitely have it, but they're doing an excellent job of filling lanes and just
can't sleep on, though. Although he went in the 5th round, this is a guy that's got a lot of skill. His arsenal.
Because you're one-dimensional. You're not going to even be able to hit from mid-range. A lot of your work's going to be down the paint. Sharp shooting shot creator is where it needs to be.
Smooth. Goes Church. 5-point lead. Push it back out of Milwaukee. Oregon. Win. 5 to shoot. Smooth for 3. Bang! There's an early turnover. Let's start the half. Sees on the break and foul.
This gaming squad got in the run. Everybody kind of fell silent.
Vert, oh my! Barson would come over to help, and then there's Vert on the baseline. POP for 3. Can't tie it up. Fab in the passing lane. Mid-range, and we're tied at 41. Team. Arsenal can't get it to go. And Sean Wynn. Ramo's one of them. We'll see him tomorrow in the opener of the day. Both on and off the court, and there's another turnover. And Sean Wynn. It's not enough right now. Make it 47, though.
It almost looks like they have none on there, and then maybe they just have a build that might be able to hit it here and there.
Lead still 6. 2:42 to go. Smooth for 3. Huge. Back to Mel. Fab for 3. He answers. 4 to shoot. Down to Vert. 2 guys on him, and he'll convert. 20 seconds off the clock. Mel with a one-hand jam. And with it. 10 to shoot. It's loose. Mel's got it. Celtics back the other way. Boy, Fab had an animation. Would have been an easy bucket.
The Warriors are able to pull one of the biggest upsets of the season as they defeat the Celtics 68-65. This is the Warriors' first win of the season, and they improved to 1-3. This was a great all-around game for the Warriors as Like a Pro and Beast Move put up their best games of the season, and Vert got out of his slump as he put up 24 points and 8 rebounds. The 5th round pick Like a Pro has been inconsistent throughout the season, but in this game he showed flashes of greatness as he outplayed the number 2 overall pick Fab. Now looking at the Celtics, this loss drops them under 500 and brings them to a record of 2-3. Once again, the Celtics' inconsistent 3-point shooting showed as they only shot 4 for 9 from 3. Throughout the regular season so far, the Celtics are the worst 3-point shooting team in the entire league, and that starts with their point guard and number 2 overall pick Fab. He's been awful from downtown. He does lead the league in assists, but he needs to find a way to score the basketball. 11 points just isn't going to cut it for the number 2 overall pick. I've been saying it for a couple weeks now. If Fab can figure out his jump shot, this team will be great, but for now, they're just an average team. Moving on to the final game of the night, we have the number 1 overall pick Dimes taking on the number 3 overall pick Compete. Mavs taking on the Jazz. Let's get right to it.
Point guard, you have Compete, the number 3 guy overall. He's going to be a sharpshooting playmaker. Tiffy's a pure sharp. Slaughter's at that pure rim. Deeds is a sharpshooting rim protector. And Smooth is at that sharpshooting shot creator. And on the other side, the team from the D, the Metroplex, 3-1. Of course, you know about Dimes. He's going to be at the point guard, the sharpshooting playmaker, ball-like seam. He's going to be at that pure sharp. Dayfry to pure rim. JLB, the German, at the sharpshooting rim protector. And the villain, I want to say Devleon every time, pure sharpshooter. And that's been some of the strategy that we've seen from this team. Jazz, 3 to shoot. Smooth. 2-hand jam. Hello. 2-man game with Dayfry. And able to fight through the contact and started the game off with that big jam. Compete for 3. Well, it looked like you might have had Compete ahead. And Smooth goes off balance for Green.
Shot creating sharp.
15-12.
But we've even seen DeVillen kind of crash the boards and help out. Anybody that has that height can get it done. One in towards here. But Tiffy's just kind of the guy, like you said, you're going to have your hands full. You're going to have to be able to keep chasing Dimes and force.
Well, he had some space there. And Slaughter. 3.5 to go. Here in the second quarter, Dayfry gets a jam of his own. The German, Donkey, building a house right now. And Seam with the hoop in the heart. And he turns it over. Seam on the break. And he'll convert with the left hand. Final shot of the half. And Tiffy. Smooth. This time he hit. Mentioned Smooth coming in, averaging 16 points a game. Slaughter. Be in the paint. There's a rare sighting at Tiffy. 1 point lead here for the Jazz. Mavs with the ball. Seam for three. Boom. Who only has 8 points and 5 boards. Dimes for three. Knocks it down, and Dimes almost jumps in the passing lane. Smooth on the break. And just like still in the game. Back to Dave Fry. We're tied at 53. 1:22 to go. Slaughter. 2 hands for six.
Going up against Dave Fry. He's rose up to the occasion.
Tiffy, Oliver, Dimes. Seam for three. In the back to Slaughter. Fought through the contact. Able to spin. Crushing screen. Compete. Mavs up ahead. Almost had the pick and roll. Nothing there. 8 to shoot. Compete. To Slaughter. They threw it out of bounds. They'll throw it in. Compete has it. Clock running down, and he's out of bounds again.
The Mavs are able to take care of business 62-59 over the Jazz as they improved to 4-1 on the season. Looking at this game, I thought there was 2 big position battles to watch, point guard and center. But in this game, it came down to the others. Dimes and Compete had very similar games at point guard, and Mr. Slaughter outplayed Dave Fry. But ball-like Seam, who I've heralded as a top 3 shooting guard in the league, came alive as he dropped 25 points on 8 for 10 shooting. And he was the difference in this game. Now this loss drops the Jazz down to 3-2. But there's still a lot of promise in this team. Mr. Slaughter put up 26 and 15, and he's looking like a consensus top 3 big man. Now let's look at some of the games for tomorrow. As everyone should know by now, every Saturday there's 7 games, and that starts off with a great matchup between Pistons GT and Wizards District Gaming. We're also going to get to see 2 games from the Knicks and 2 games from the Kings. If you want to watch these games live, you can catch them on the NBA 2K League's Twitch page. But like always, if you happen to miss a game, you can catch them on my recap tomorrow night. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.